Hi everyone, good morning. I'd like to start our devotional this morning by reading some scripture. So grab that Bible that's right next to you and won't you turn with me to 2 Timothy 3, 16 and 17. 2 Timothy 3, 16 and 17. There we go. I'm reading from the New Living Translation. All scripture is inspired by God and is useful to teach us what is true and to make us realize what is wrong in our lives. It corrects us when we're wrong and teaches us to do what is right. God uses it to prepare and equip His people to do every good work. Last week we learned that God has prepared good works in advance for you and I to do. And today's verse tells us that Scripture equips us for these good works. You know, the book of Nehemiah is a remarkable book, because it tells us of how Nehemiah went about fulfilling God's purpose. It speaks to this theme of equipping. As you read the book of Nehemiah, you very quickly realize the enormity of the task God puts on Nehemiah's heart, namely the rebuilding of the walls and gates of Jerusalem, which is far from where Nehemiah works. He's not sure if he can get time off from his job. It's going to take enormous amounts of resources, which he doesn't have. And he's no idea on how he's going to do the task at hand, because it's going to need a lot of people to go with him to Jerusalem. But you and I can learn from Nehemiah's response to the call of God. And we can learn about how to tackle something that looks daunting, if not impossible at first. And so this morning, I'd like to give you 5 components to something like this. And these components will be as helpful to you and I as they were to Nehemiah when faced with a call from God that looked challenging, to say the least. And so here are the components. Firstly, the first component is concern. In Nehemiah chapter 1 verse 4, we can read of Nehemiah's response when he's told the walls and gates of Jerusalem are in ruins. I mean, when you read it, you can sense how concerned he was at the state of Jerusalem and the state of his people. The second component is vision. Nehemiah sees the need, and then he makes a decision to do something about it. He sees himself getting the walls and gates of Jerusalem rebuilt. And this is where the third component comes in, the plan or the strategy. The fourth component we learn from Nehemiah is partnerships. Nehemiah knows that this task will not get done without the king of Babylon helping him, and it won't get done without a whole bunch of faithful, hard-working Jews to help him as well. And lastly, the fifth component is action. You know, you and I can do all the hearing from God we want. We can get vision about it. We can put a plan together, get people on board with us. But if we don't press the start button, all the first 4 components of God's purpose will, as a result, become nothing. And so over the next 5 days, I'm going to look at these 5 components more closely with you in our daily devotional. Concern, vision, strategy, partners, and action. If you didn't hear Keith's sermon yesterday, I really encourage you to get it on your GraceHill at Home WhatsApp group or off our website, gracehill.co.za. He gave such an encouraging, thought-provoking message, and he set the scene so well for our next purpose sermons. I pray that you have a great day. May God bless you, and I look forward to speaking to you again tomorrow morning.